Chapter 11.6, Dividing Integers. So today we're going to be dividing positive and negative numbers. Now yesterday in 11.5, we learned that a positive number times a positive number equaled another positive number. We also learned that a negative number times a negative number also equals a positive number. And finally we learned that a negative times a positive equals a negative. So if I have one of each, a negative and a positive, my product will be negative. If both factors are positive or if both factors are negative, my product will be positive. Because multiplication and division are opposite operations, the same is true for division. If both of my, let's highlight these, if both the dividend and the divisor are positive, then the quotient is positive. If both the dividend and the divisor are negative, then the quotient is positive. However, if I have one of each, here I have a positive dividend, but a negative divisor, so my quotient is negative. Here the opposite is true. Now my dividend is negative, my quotient or my divisor is positive, and my quotient is also negative. So if you have one of each, your answer will be negative. If they're both the same, your answer will be positive. So let's put that into practice. Here I have negative 15 divided by negative 3. Of course, I'm going to rewrite the original problem. Negative 15 divided by negative 3. Now the parentheses are only here in order to differentiate between the division symbol and the negative going with the number. It doesn't tell you to do anything first. It's just to differentiate and separate the negative symbol with the division symbol. Well, I know that 15 divided by 3 is 5. Both are positive or negative, so my answer is going to be a positive number. I can test that by saying 5 times negative 3, well 5 times 3 is 15. Then 3 is negative, but the 5 is positive, so I have one of each. So my answer is negative 15. And yes, I have negative 15. So here we go, the second one. Negative 24 divided by 8. Negative 24 divided by 8. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. The 24 is negative, the 8 is positive, I have one of each, so my answer will be negative. If I wanted to test that again, I could say negative 3 times 8. 3 times 8 is 24. The 8 is positive, but the 3 is negative. I have one of each, so my product is negative 24. And that's what I start with over here. Okay, so let's apply this to the weather. The temperature changed from 0 degrees to negative 56 degrees Celsius in 4 hours. Find the average rate of change in degrees per hour. So I know that I changed from 0 to negative 56 degrees. That's a total of negative 56. Because I am decreasing. Anytime I decrease, a decrease is always negative. Okay, and we decreased in how long? We decreased in 4 hours. Time is never negative. Time is never negative. Neither is distance, but in this case, we're worried about time. So my word problem then will be negative 56 degrees divided by 4 hours equals 56 divided by 4. Bring down the 6. 14. So 56 divided by 4 is 14. However, I have one negative, so it is negative 14 degrees. And this makes logical sense because it's decreasing each hour. So hour 1, it's decreasing by 14 degrees. Hour 2 by another 14 degrees. So negative 14, but negative 14 degrees Celsius per hour. And that's my full answer. Since this is multiple choice, my answer would be B. Okay, that's it for examples on 11.6. Complete your quick checks in CYUs, and I will answer questions the next time I see you.